Hello, today we are going to be reviewing the STAAR Algebra 1 2017 STAAR exam. Let's go ahead and start with question number 1. Which expression is equivalent to the square root of 147? And here I have some numbers with square roots. I think the easiest way to solve this is to just put it in the calculator and see which one gives you the same answer. So let's go ahead and do the square root of 147. So square root of 147, you have to do second, and then here this x squared here, and you will get a square root, and you put 147, parenthesis, enter, and you get 12.12. So let's go ahead and write, this is 12.12. Now we're going to put this one in the calculator. It's 3 square root of 7, so I'm going to put 3 square root 7, parenthesis, and I get 7.93. Okay, so that's not the same, so A is not correct. Let's go ahead and do B, 7 square root of 3. So 7 square root of 3. I get 12.12. That's actually what I want. Okay, these are the same. So B is my answer. Let's try C just to see how that works out. So 21 square root of 7. That's 55.56. Okay, that's not the same. Let's try the last one, D. 49 square root of 3, 84.87. And that's not the same. So my answer is B because they are the same. Okay. Number 2. A drummer and a guitarist each wrote songs for their band. The guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the number of songs that the drummer wrote. Okay, so guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the number of songs that the drummer wrote. They wrote a total of 46 songs, so total of 46 songs. Which system of equations models the situation if the drummer wrote D songs, so drummer is D, and the guitarist wrote G songs, so guitarist is G. Okay, so what I'm going to write is, so the first thing is the guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the number of songs that the drummer wrote. Okay, now let me just talk about fewer. Fewer means less, and you know that less means minus. Twice means 2 times. Okay, so let's start with the drummer. So we have the drummer is D, and the guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the number of songs that the drummer wrote. So the drummer wrote twice, so that's 2 times D. Less is minus 8, and that gets you the guitarist G. So the guitarist wrote 8 fewer than twice the number that the drummer wrote. I know this is kind of confusing. I'm so sorry. Okay, and now we have a total of 46 songs. Remember, total, we always put it on the right over here, 46. And the total songs is 46. So songs, we have drummer songs and we have guitar songs. So I'm going to write D plus G. So my answer for that one will be F. These are what are the same. Okay. Number 3. Which graph best represents the solution set of y is less than or equal to negative 4x? Well, let's go ahead and put it in the calculator and see which one gives us the correct shape. Okay, so we're going to put in the calculator. So y equals, clear, put negative 4x, and we're going to go to the graph and just kind of see a visual. So it looks like the graph is kind of going down like this. Okay, so that does not look the same. So that one is wrong. And that one does not look the same. So I have two that look in the same general shape here. Okay, now we have a less than or equal to. Now, less than or equal to. Okay, what that means is less than means you have to color down. And if you have this line equal to, that means it's a solid line. And solid line. And let me just remind you, solid means a line that is like this. Remember, this is dashed. Dashed looks like this. Okay, we don't want dashed. We want solid. So I need one that's solid. So this is solid. This is dashed. So this is not correct. Solid, and the color is down. So that's my answer, C. Number 4. The graph of f of x equals x squared was transformed to create the graph of g of x equals x minus 7.5 squared. Which of these describes this transformation? And if you read the F, G, H, and J, they're talking about right, left, down, and up. Okay, so they're talking about directions. So we're talking about transformations, which is right here. Okay, so transformations. Okay, there's 4 things you have to remember about transformations, and they're the sides. So first is up, then down, then left, then right. Okay, what you need to remember about up is that it's a plus outside of the parentheses. So you should have something like this. And I'm just using a random number here. So you should have a plus outside the parenthesis. Down, you should have a minus outside of the parenthesis. Left, you should have a plus inside of the parenthesis. And right, you should have a minus inside of the parenthesis. So once again, up is plus outside, down is minus outside, left is plus inside, and right is minus inside. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this and this. So this is the original. My original is x squared. My new one is x minus 7.5 in the parenthesis squared. So here it looks like it's a minus inside of the parenthesis. So minus inside would be right. So it actually is x minus 7.5 squared. Do you see that? That one looks like the right. So my answer will be F, because that one is shifted to the right 7.5 units. Make sure you're copying everything down. Number 5. A set of weights includes a 4-pound barbell and 6 pairs of weight plates. Each pair of plates weighs 20 pounds. If X pairs of plates are added to the barbell, the total weight of the barbell and plates in pounds can be represented by f of x equals 20x plus 4. What is the range of the function for this situation? So we need to find the range, and just FYI, the range is y. Here's my equation. F of x equals 20x plus 4. And this 4 is the 4-pound barbell, and this 20 is how much each pair of plates weighs. Now there's another number here. They said 6 is the pairs of plates. And X is the pairs of plates. So X is this like 6. So just FYI, okay, you know whenever you're lifting something heavy, like in the gym, okay, so this is like somebody lifting it. I know it's kind of hard to imagine. Okay, so that's that. This is the barbell, and these are the plates. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a table and I'll explain some more. So X, we said, is the plates, and Y is going to be the weight, the total weight. Okay, now we have 6 plates. You don't need to put plates on your barbell. You can have 0 plates, or you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but no more than 6. You cannot have 7 because 6 is your maximum. Now let's find the weights, and we can do that with the calculator. So push on, push Y equals, clear, put 20x plus 4, so 20x plus 4, go to the table, second graph, and let's go ahead and put the pairs next to it. So for 0 it's 4, 1 it's 24, 2 is 44, then 64, 84, 104, and 124. Now what they said is that they want the range, which is the Y. Well, here's the range, which is the Y. So I need the answer that has these numbers right here. So that would have to be B. Number 6. The area of a rectangle is 54 x to the 9th power y to the 8th power square yards. If the length of the rectangle is 6x cubed y to the 4th power yards, which expression represents the width of the rectangle in yards? Okay, so the area is 54 x to the 9th power y to the 8th power. The length is 6x cubed y to the 4th power. And we want to find the width. And remember, we're talking about area of a rectangle. So there's a formula for area of a rectangle. The formula is area equals width, length times width. Length times width. And let me just tell you, the area is 54 x to the 9th power y to the 8th power. The length is 6x cubed y to the 4th power. And the width, we don't know. We need to find that. A is 54 x to the 9th power y to the 8th power equals L, the length is 6x cubed y to the 4th power. And then we're going to put times W. I want the W alone because I want to solve it. The number with W is 6x cubed y to the 4th power, and this is being multiplied. The opposite of multiply is divide, so I'm going to divide by 6x cubed y to the 4th power for both sides. This cancels, it's a 1, and we're going to copy W. Now I have all of this being divided. So what you're going to do is you are going to put all the similar bases together. So my y's are together, my x's are together, and these are my regular numbers. So for regular numbers, you're going to go ahead and just divide like normal. So 54 divided by 6. 54 divided by 6, I get 9. Now I'm going to copy x. Now this is divide. You cannot divide fractions. You will need to do subtraction. You need to do minus. So I'm going to do 9 minus 3. And now I have y. I cannot divide these. I have to do minus. So 8 minus 4. And I'm going to copy w equals 9, copy x, 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. Copy Y. 8 minus 4 is 4. And switch. W equals, right, 9x to the 6th power, y to the 4th power. Okay, so the answer is H. Okay. Thank you for watching.